Hey, 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 I'm back. How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome to That Creative Thing, a new series of live Instagram chats with creatives around the world. I'm very excited to be back on Instagram Live, and I'd like to say hello to everyone joining. Tonight, I'm interviewing Rosana. Rosana is an amazing woman who I met in Sydney a few years ago. She's now living in Holland, so I'm going to invite her in now. It's a beautiful Saturday evening here in Sydney, and very excited. Okay, so welcome everyone, and feel free to ask questions. We'll be answering questions towards the end of our conversation. Hi!
Hey! Hello! Long time no see you!
Long time no see. Welcome, Rosana. How are you going?
I'm doing fine, thanks. Thanks for having me. Oh, it was such a pleasure to hear from you. It was awesome. Thank you.
I'm very excited. I was inspired by what you're doing, and we'll get into that. That's why I thought Rosana could be a good, an interesting guest for this new series that I'm starting.
Oh, very happy for that.
Great. And tell me, Rosana, how are you doing today? What's your day looking like?
Oh, today it's actually, here in the Netherlands, it's way too cold. Way too cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it, probably no, but we will have a severe snowfall here. So we will have from tomorrow, we will have a very hard snowfall, probably 20 centimeters of snow. So
exciting!
Yeah,
exciting.
Very, very
Hi,
good.
Ana Clara. Ana's one of my students.
She's Brazilian. Is she Brazilian?
She's Brazilian.
Oh,
she is.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah.
Hola. Great.
So, that's so exciting. We're in such different time zones and weather. I mean, Sydney's, we're in summer at the moment, so it hasn't been too hot, but it's hot and cold, let's say.
I really miss the weather in Australia, really, because it's a very pleasant weather. I remember that even during winter, the sky was always blue, and we had a very pleasant days. But I must say, here in the Netherlands, it's a little bit blue, like blue, as I said, is a little bit, we are always a little bit depressed because it's everything gray.
Great, yeah. Well, I'm very envious. Rosana is now living in Amsterdam, in Holland. I'm very fond of Holland.
I knew that.
My grandfather was Dutch, actually, so I have a little bit of a connection with Holland.
What a coincidence! What a coincidence! Because I think we have some things in common, because I am also a dual citizen. I am Brazilian and Italian, and now I'm living here in the Netherlands. Yeah. So remember, I think you saw some pictures, some pictures that I had in Milan. Yeah, back on the time that I had actually in Milan. Yeah, so this is when I got my dual citizenship. So my Italian is thank you. My Italian is still a work in progress. Okay, so yeah.
That's what when I checked, I looked at your surname again, and I thought, I have to ask Rosana. I think she's got an Italian background, because your surname is Italian.
It is. It's Benatti.
Cool. Benatti. Well, welcome, Rosana. Would you like to introduce yourself to our listeners on Instagram at the moment?
Yeah, sure. And guys, I'm so happy to be here. My name is Rosana Benatti. So in English, we say Rosana Benatti, because if I said Rosana Benatti, everybody would say, this is which age? No, it's with R. So Rosana Benatti.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm Brazilian. I was born in São Paulo, and since 2018, I am also an Italian citizen because I got all my process to become an Italian citizen. And as I said, my Italian language is still a work in progress. I'm
That's
learning. I'm
fine.
learning.
That's fine.
Yeah. I am graduated in human resources in Brazil. I always worked in the administration area and in Brazil for
Okay.
big, really big companies in Brazil. And in Australia, I studied a lot English, and Sonia was my first teacher in Australia. It
Yes.
was amazing.
That's right.
It was amazing. Yeah.
That's
So I
right. That's
spent
right.
2 years in Australia. It was, the time of
Yes.
my life. Very good. So
Oh, I can
actually,
imagine.
yeah, it was a huge experience. We can tell more about it later. But I lived
Sure.
in actually 4 countries. I lived in Brazil,
Oh,
that I was born, yeah, and Sao
yeah.
Paulo, Brazil, Sydney, Australia, Lisbon, Portugal, and then now
Oh,
Amsterdam in the Netherlands. So yeah, it's
wow.
great. It's great. It has been like the most important years that I am living. So it's very good.
Yeah,
And now I teach mostly business English to Portuguese speakers, not only
I see.
Brazilians, but
Okay.
Portuguese speakers. Yeah,
Wow, that's
that's
amazing.
it.
So
Yeah,
Rosanna lived in Australia for 2 years, and she's also lived
yeah,
in Portugal and
yes,
now in Holland. So she's quite the
yeah,
traveler.
yes, yes. I really do like this multicultural environment that I'm living,
Yeah,
because the first contact that I had with a multicultural city was in Australia. And
Sydney, yeah.
then, yeah, and back in Lisbon actually was a surprise for me, because I wasn't expecting that
Yeah,
Lisbon was such a multicultural city, and it is. So it was another
right.
surprise. It was very good. And
Yeah,
here, actually, Amsterdam is considered the biggest, actually, yeah, the biggest city in multiculturality speaking.
wow.
So yes, it is,
Wow. Yes,
because we have
Amsterdam
people
is
from all over the
beautiful.
world here. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
So you probably met a lot of international people over there as well.
A lot, a lot, a lot. Yes, I had a temporary job when I arrived here, because of my I was adjusting a lot of things here, so I got a temporary job in a chain. Actually, it's called Primark. Probably you
Oh,
know
yes.
about
Yep.
it. Yeah, yes. But I was working to solve problems.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, solving problems. So when I was working for this chain, it was very interesting, because I had to deal with people from all over the world. So I have to help them in some issues, some specific issues, and I spoke with people from like places that I never thought that I would talk someday. So it was
Right.
amazing,
Wow,
amazing.
fascinating.
Yes, yes. So
Wow.
people from Middle East, people from Americas, like in general,
Oh, beautiful.
all, yeah, because here is a very popular destiny. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
So, Rosanna, what brought you to Holland after living in Australia for a couple of years? What made you
Oh,
decide to try
okay, long
the
story
move?
short.
Okay.
Long story short.
I'm very curious.
Why? Yeah, yeah. Well, long story short. So, as I said, I lived 2 years in Australia, and then
Yeah.
I moved. As I am a dual citizen, for me it's better to live here because of my condition
Ah,
as an EU citizen. Unfortunately, in Australia, it wasn't possible to continue living under like a student visa. For me, wasn't the
I
best thing
see.
to
I
do.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided, because I am living and moving with my husband. So my husband and I, we are traveling
Yeah.
together. And
Beautiful.
in Lisbon, when we are living in Lisbon, I started to work in this my project, in this project.
Right.
And my husband is an IT guy. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
So you can imagine what happened. So he got a job offer to work here. Yes, in Amsterdam. We actually, in that time, we were living in Lisbon for around 8 months, and then he got this job opportunity here in Amsterdam, and he asked me, "What do you think about we move to Amsterdam?" I said, "What?
Wow.
What?" I received a job offer, and I think we should try. And we start to talk about it, and we thought that probably would be the best thing for us in that time. Yes, and then and then we moved. Actually, now it's completely
so exciting.
1 year and 3 months now here in the Netherlands.
You've been there. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I think it's great that you've taken on all these changes, and traveling and moving to different cities and countries. I think it's a great opportunity, right, for you guys.
Yeah. Yes, and learning a lot about everything that you can imagine. So the aspects, the legal aspects, how you can deal with this process of changing, so moving and talking about the migration process, how it works. So we know a couple of things.
And Rosana, what are you doing at the moment? I know that you've started this teaching business. How did you get into teaching?
Oh, it was fun, and it was actually unexpected. I wasn't expecting, but I always loved the English language. I always had the natural inclination to learn English, singing songs, and as you know, Brazilian is not a good country to learn English because people there, unfortunately, they don't speak English. Yes, just 1% of the population speaks English fluently. So we are more than... Yes, Brazil, if I am not wrong now, okay, forgive me if I am wrong, people, but we are around 200 million... I think 240 million people living in Brazil, but just 1% are fluent.
Wow.
So, yes. So the thing is, people start when I had a brief moment when I moved from Australia to Europe. I spent a time in Brazil, just a period of time, because we had family issues to resolve. And then people ask me, Rosana, I am going to have a job interview like in 2-3 days, but it will be in English. Would you mind to help me? And I said, okay, of course, let's do it. So this started, actually, all of this started in 2018. So I started to help them in order to have a better conversation during the English interview, okay? And then people started one person that spoke to other person, and then suddenly like this one, I started with one person who told another person that called me to do the same for her, and she said, I will pay you for this. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, this was the first trigger that said, oh, this is something, this would be something good for me to do. And then I started, little by little, piano.
Piano, very good.
piano. I started a little bit, and then it was very cool when I start with this project. And then when I moved to Portugal, I decided to get real on it. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I will study hard, more than I was studying, because when I was living in Australia, I was studying full time. And then I don't know if I told you, but I got a job in Australia at the call center of a company, an Australian company. Yes, so I worked there. Yes, I worked there for 1 year in this call center. and in my
Wow.
opinion was my my master degree in English, because my gosh.
Practice, right? Full on
Yeah.
practice with
Full
Aussies.
practice, and of course, because imagine speaking with Aussie people 8 hours per day, because sometimes I got the job 8 hours per day, and
Wow.
speaking actually in Australia, because I said it's Australian English because it's a little bit
That's
different,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and also with people from New Zealand, because this
All right.
company attend all Australia and also New Zealand. So I think it was amazing, really amazing for
Wow.
me. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
I was studying a lot, and then I realized that this is probably will be the beginning of a new opportunity for me, because in that moment, I wasn't so comfortable to return to my old job, because I should
see.
return to work for a company and all this
Mm,
process. So I decided to work for myself. That's it.
amazing. Well done.
Yeah,
Congratulations. And I
yeah,
know I
thank
saw when you
you.
opened your Instagram page and your Facebook page, and I saw
Yeah.
how beautifully you've put everything together. So I was wondering
Oh.
how you started that, because talking about
Mm-hmm.
creativity in this series, I think
Yeah.
you're very creative. What do you
Thank
think?
you. Thank you. I actually talking about creativity. We must be creative, because imagine this: we
Right.
have when we are scrolling the screen
Yes.
up, we are not searching for something. We are just there, and we are
Look
seeing
at
a
just yeah.
lot of things, and we are just for nothing, for fun. But
Yep.
we have to grab attention from people like us that
That's
are
right.
just scrolling. How it
Exactly.
is possible to grab their attention? How is possible to make them stop in our
Yes,
feed and just start
totally.
to yes to consume our content? So what I did,
Yes.
I have to be honest, I knew nothing about it, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I had to learn from scratch. So
Right.
I bought some courses, actually, because I needed. I had
Okay.
to learn. I bought some courses and I learned since the beginning. So
Wow.
what is everything, like step by step.
Yeah.
It was very
From
good. So
scratch.
I learned
Mm.
everything, and but now I am able to create my own content. So this is
That's
great.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
I was going to ask
yeah,
you, in fact, how you if you manage all your Instagram posts
yeah.
or
Yes, I
Facebook, or
do.
do you have any help? You do. You create them.
I
Wow,
do.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I learned
Well
how
done.
to use firstly Canva.
Canva.
Firstly,
Right.
Canva.
Okay.
Yeah. Canva is like a lifesaver. It's
Yes.
very good. It's very good.
It's very straightforward, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
complex. It's quite easy to follow and
Yeah.
discover field tools that you can use within Canva.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I really loved. And then back in Australia, I really love to take pictures and create movies and little movies.
Ah,
Yeah. So
beautiful.
I started to learn how to produce these little movies and also
Hmm.
for YouTube in Australia. So I was already learning
Ah,
something that I
yeah.
didn't know in that moment that would help me in the future. So
Right.
I learned how to use Wondershare Filmora. Is another it's a program for video edition. So I
Okay.
know how to edit this video. So my videos, I create, I edit, I put. So you can see here, I have a green screen here.
I was going to ask you about that. That looks. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure if it was like a background or a real green
yeah,
screen.
yeah,
It's a real.
yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. This is actually a green screen, so I
Okay.
can create my videos and I put anything I want here.
About anything you want,
So
you can put. Yeah.
yes, yes, any image,
Wow.
or I can put some videos as well, just behind me, and it's good. So I learned how to use this program, and I use also I learned how to use Doodly. I don't know if you know about it. Doodly.
No.
Doodly is a tool. Yeah, it's a tool for animated videos. You know that handwriting videos? Yeah, you know, when you are speaking, someone, you can see the handwriting videos. So I learned how to use it. Yes. And also other tools like OBS Studio to record the screen of our computer, so I can create a content and share with students, so I can record the video, and Videozy for animations as well. So everything that I think would help my creation, I am trying. I am always trying something new. So nowadays, these are the most. Yeah, these are the big ones. Yeah.
Yeah. You've invested in learning and obviously starting teaching on. Are you teaching online as well, right?
Yes. Only online. Only online. Nowadays, it's not possible to have a presential.
Right.
Yeah.
And would you say that social media, learning how to use these tools, these apps, has helped you with your teaching, with your business, to create content and promote and get people to know about your business?
Yeah, actually, it must. I think it's a wonderful tool, okay, for us.
Yeah.
But we have to actually must be careful, because sometimes it's easy to you know, like, let me try to explain in a word, in a way that you are going to understand what I want to say. Is it's easy to get like to act like a slave, you know, when you are addicted with that. So to not take too long of our time. So like, I can't spend too much time creating content. I need to work, so I need to do something to help. So I try to balance this, so to not be too long on social media. So what I do, I create, actually I was speaking with another lady yesterday about this, because she was having the same things, because she's an entrepreneur here in the Netherlands as well. And we were talking about exactly like about this. So we learned that we are learning something new every day, and the content must be fast. So we cannot put like long videos. So we noticed that short content, but very effective, like that goes straight to the point, is better than a longer content to attract the audience. So people will engage with your content if it was fast to consume. Not something that they have to stay there for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. No, they want something like most 30 seconds, 1 minute. Must be fast, but effective. So you have to give content. You have to teach something that is meaningful, that people will learn that and will save. Yeah, and will save your post for later. So, this is good. And the one good meter for that, if you can, if you want to have a measure, if your posts are having saves, so people are saving your posts for later, this means this is good. Okay.
Right. Perfect.
So this
short,
is what,
effective, meaningful. Because I think also people's attention online is shorter and shorter all the time, because there's just so much content, you know, on these Instagram, Facebook, social media in general, and online anyway. So people don't really have a lot of time, and if they're too long, then they'll lose their attention, as you were saying. So I think it's great how you've got, for example, on your Instagram, you know, one expression in English to learn, or a short video explaining business English term. It's very, very to the point. It's not too long. Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
And if they are interested on learning more, they can get in contact, and then we can talk about it. But my goal on this is just to give opportunity to learn things in a faster way, because this is how it works. So we actually nowadays people are trying to do things in this, like in this shape, you know, this is the format that we are having. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Do you think that this is a good way of learning languages and learning new things using social media and apps like this?
Yeah, it is.
Particularly learning languages, right? Because you teach English, yeah.
Yeah, it is, because you can consume, of course, you have to, if you are a student, of course, and you want to improve your English, it's good to get in contact with creators or teachers or tutors that are going to give you a good content. Yes, because if you want to learn, we have so many sources. Like we have a bunch of sources to have information. So it is, but as I said, it's a huge competition. So we have to.
So true. Yes.
We have to have something that is different. So, like, I'm going to talk about this later, but we have to have a niche. So, what is my niche? What is my niche? My niche are professionals, especially between 25 and 35 years old, and that are looking for better opportunities. So they are looking for better opportunities. So they want to have a new job, or they want to move, or they want to apply for a better job position in their own companies. So this is the most important thing, actually.
I see.
To have your niche.
Beautiful. And you were saying that your focus, your market is mainly with Brazilian Portuguese speakers, is it? Or is it open to
Portuguese speakers? Yes.
Okay.
Because the thing is, when you are teaching, of course, it's good to be open for all countries, all nations, all people from all over the world. But I decided to focus in this group particularly because it's one group that are needing most. Okay, because
I see.
They need actually a lot of attention, because unfortunately nowadays, as I said, unfortunately Brazil is far behind of all other countries in English proficiency. So that's why I decided to focus on this.
Okay, so you're available. I mean, teaching Brazilians all over the world, right? They connect with you online, and you're available. So any Brazilian students, English students out there listening, feel free to get in touch with Rosana, because I think that she would be an excellent teacher. She was an excellent student.
You.
So
Thank you.
That's so exciting that you've started that. And do you have any plans or particular projects for this year? I know that you're also you mentioned part of a startup, which I think I haven't mentioned.
Fala. Fala Education. Yes. I am actually I am working with them. Okay, so they are a Brazilian startup, and it's a startup that. Let me explain. I want to give you a good explanation about it. So, we know that English courses are like everywhere. Okay, we have a lot of English courses, we have a lot of applications, and so what's the difference? The difference is when you are enrolling to have to learn English with Fala Education, you will have a match with a tutor. So you will get in touch. Yes, it's particular classes, of course. So they are like private classes. So you will have a match with a tutor. So, for example, I will give my example. I am an HR person, so I work with HR. I have a lot of experience on interviews in English, so in interviews in general. So my students mostly are pursuing better job positions, having a job interview, or moving from Brazil to other countries. These are my students, but we have other students with other goals. For example, my daughter, she is also a tutor. She is also teaching English. Yeah, she's all in the same in the same boat with us. And she worked as an au pair. So she works as an au pair in USA. So now she has the experience to help other girls that are preparing to work in USA. So in the USA, so she can prepare these ladies to have the test, because they have to have a test to actually to go to other country to work. And also what they are going to deal with when they are moving to another country. So she's able to do that. So what we do basically is a match between a student and a tutor. That's it. So this is our differential.
So tailor-made, very personalized to what the student needs in particular. That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing.
That's it. Yeah, because I think in our experience, this is proving to be more effective. So we can have better results like in using this method. So it's a very good thing.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Fala Education, is that based in Holland, or is it international?
No, it's based in Brazil. In the city called Sorocaba. Probably if people from Brazil are watching now, they will know it's a city near São Paulo, the biggest city of Brazil. And it's from an entrepreneur. His name is Jonas. In English, Jonas. And he's a very talented young entrepreneur. He actually is 29, if I'm not wrong, 28, 29 years old. The guy is pretty new, and he is also very visionary. I think he is one of that person that we see that is going far. So that's
good. Amazing.
Yes, yeah.
Well done. Well, if anyone's following and like to get in touch with Rosana, definitely keep in touch, because I think she's got a lot of exciting things happening at the moment.
Yeah, I do. And I do have more plans. Actually, I am, as you asked about the plans for 2021. Yeah. So the plans is to continue with my job, of course, to continue with everything that I'm doing and improving, because we learn day by day. We never stop to learn. I really believe in long life learning. We should learn always. And my plans now is to create a small online course on how to make a competitive resume in English, because it's something very important to do. And also other course, if I had time for that.
Absolutely.
Preparing people to have an interview in English, because sometimes people, they don't have the time to have a class, an online class, because their schedule is a mess. So they need just like an online class that they can reach any time they want. So I am creating these 2 courses. So this will be for during the year, actually. And also I want to travel to Brazil
as well.
Yeah, sorry?
That's so useful, especially with your business English, preparation. You're an expert in that field now, so you can really help students to prepare, do their best to prepare for an interview in English.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and also I am preparing myself to travel to Brazil as soon as this craziness finished. Yeah, because we can't travel. We are all stuck in our homes now. So
we're all stuck.
There's no way.
Australia's pretty messed up at the moment. We can't go anywhere. We're just stuck here.
But I think Australia actually, as far as we are seeing from here, is dealing very well with this situation. Here in Europe, it's a mess. True. Yes, it's a mess, here in Europe now it's a mess, right? And we are now in curfew, so like from 9 a.m. From 9 a.m. Between 9 a.m. to 4:30. Sorry. 9 p.m. from to 4 a.m., we cannot get out. So unless we are working or we are having an urgence, other way we cannot get out. So it's very bad.
It's
really
hard, isn't it?
not good. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
I think Italy had the same kind of curfew. I'm not sure if it's they still have it, but like a night curfew basically.
Night curfew. Yeah. You know, I should go to Italy in March, but I don't know if I will be able to go because my husband is going to get his dual citizen as well. But it's everything so confused now that we are just waiting. We have nothing to do.
That's right.
So
we can't. Day by day, the situation's changing there.
Yeah.
Here it's a bit more stable. We've been quite lucky, but I think looking at Europe, you know, we can't really complain at all because I know that Italy, the UK, and Holland and France, all these countries are going through.
Yeah, you guys are doing well. You guys are doing well, really. Trust me.
Okay. So, Rosana, have you got any plans for this year? I know you're working on. Oh, you told me already. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. No worries. No worries.
Does anyone have any questions for Rosana while we've got her online? I think I've seen quite a few people joining. Welcome everyone, by the way.
Yeah, sure. So I saw some students. A student that is working with me now. Yeah. Oh, I had Tarcísio. Okay. Tarcísio is living in Lisbon. I don't know if he's still online. Yeah, he's a Brazilian guy, an IT guy that I was helping him with his English, and now he's working in Lisbon. He moved from Brazil to Lisbon to work in an IT area. So it's very cool, very cool. So let me double check who is online. Now I think we don't have any other students online because it's a different time zone, so it's a little bit complicated.
Right. It's probably very early. I saw your post. It's quite early in Brazil now.
Too early. Yeah, way too early.
Rosana, this has been absolutely lovely seeing you again, chatting to you about all your new exciting projects and your creative teaching online. It's been really, really lovely. And it's been a while since we've seen each other. It's been a few years now, I think.
Yeah,
in real life.
I think 5 years, kind of. Yeah, around 5 or 4 years. Because we met each other on 2016. It was wow, it is. So 5 years.
Wow.
5 years.
I have very fond memories of having you in class, and it was a great time, wasn't it? Really, it was a good time.
It was so fun because I probably was the oldest in class. Oh. But it was so fun because to be honest with you, I didn't care. I was there to learn and to enjoy, and I think I reached my goal. This is good.
Absolutely. Oh wow. You're now a teacher as well, so I think that's amazing.
I am doing my best. I'm doing my best to be a good tutor or a good teacher or to help people in their endeavors. So I'm very happy for that.
Beautiful. And where can we follow you? If anyone listening would like to get in touch with you on Instagram or Facebook, what are your channels?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to write here my, probably you will do this, but I'm going to put here. So my Instagram, the best way is on Instagram right now because this is what I am working actually a lot. So here, so is Rosana Benatti, the Benatti.coach. So this is actually my main channel now. I do have also a YouTube channel, but to be honest with you, I have a lot of tips for Portuguese speakers on YouTube, but nowadays it's a little bit complicated because of the time. I'm not having time to produce videos because for YouTube it's a little bit different to produce videos as I'm producing to Instagram. So Instagram videos are one thing, and YouTube videos are in a different way. We have another. It's a different language. I can say that. So
yes,
yes.
Right,
so I should have more time to do that, but I will.
Okay.
And I have a website as well. So but my website is nowadays in Portuguese, but probably in 1 month I am also having this same website in English as well. So we will have a button to switch the languages from Portuguese to English. Is still in progress, and I also learned how to create a website. So I learned so many things.
That's another thing, isn't it? That's a whole other. Another ball game.
What I'm doing is to delegating things. I think we should do that. Yeah.
That's
so
great.
I'm going. Okay. Yeah, I'm going just to write here. I'm going to write it down. Let me just click here. So carreira e profissão, which means career and profession.com. So carreira e profissão.com. So for if anyone is willing to double check, I will be very happy to have you on my channels, and I will be very happy to change. I think one of the good things to do is to do what we are doing now, exchanging things, exchanging experiences, sharing
experiences. Connecting, sharing, helping each other as well. Well, thank you so much, Rosana. I'll let you go. It was absolute pleasure seeing you. I'm so happy that we managed to organize this chat together after a long time, right?
Yeah, it is. I miss Australia so much. You have no idea. I probably one day I will come back to visit. So I'm
come and see me.
Yeah, I have Australia in my heart forever, so of course I will.
Oh, well, we look forward to seeing you once COVID is over. We can start planning travels again and catching up with people around.
Yes. We have to be patient because this is something that is here and of course is testing all of us, but we must be patient. Yeah, a lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all the best, Rosana, with your your different things you're doing, and keep in touch. I look forward to checking your Instagram and Facebook, and I'm going to check out your website as well.
Oh, thank you, Sonia. It was so lovely to speak with you again. Really, trust me, it was very lovely to speak with you again. All right.
Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. You're just starting your weekend.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting the weekend, and probably the snowfall coming tomorrow.
Oh, I'm excited for you. I miss snow, you see, so double sides of the coin, two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
It's hot here, but you've got snow, so anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot,
Thank you very much.
Thank you to everyone who joined, and we'll keep in touch. Next episode.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks so much.